Hi, friends! This is Mrs. Lynn. Welcome to another virtual story time with me and my reading buddy, Brown Sugar. Now, remember, if you have a reading buddy that you would like to share this story with, you can hit pause on the video and grab him or her. Today, we're going to be reading a story called The Most Magnificent Thing. It's written and illustrated by Ashley Spires, and it's about a little girl who has a wonderful idea to make the most magnificent thing. Let's get into the story and see what she makes. This is a regular girl and her best friend in the whole wide world. They do all kinds of things together. They race, they eat, they explore, they relax. She makes things. He makes things. One day, the girl had a wonderful idea. She is going to make the most magnificent thing. She knows just how it will look. She knows how it will work. All she has to do is make it. And she makes things all the time. Easy peasy. First, she hires an assistant. Next, they gather their supplies. They set up somewhere out of the way and get to work. The girl tinkers and hammers and measures, while her assistant pounces and growls and chews. When she's finished, she steps back to admire her work. She walks around one side. Her assistant examines the other side. It doesn't look right. Her assistant picks it up and gives it a shake. It doesn't feel right either. They are shocked to discover that the thing isn't magnificent or good. It isn't even kind of sort of okay. It is all wrong. The girl tosses it aside and gives it another go. She smooths and wrenches and fiddles. Her assistant circles and tugs and wags. When she's finished, she stands up and takes a long look at it. Her assistant gives it a nudge with his paw. The thing is still wrong. She decides to try again. The girl saws and glues and adjusts. She stands and examines and stares. She twists and tweaks and fastens. She fixes and straightens and studies. She tries all different ways to make it better. She makes it square. She makes it round. She gives it legs. She adds antenna. She makes it fuzzy. She makes it long and short, rough, smooth, big, small. She even made one that smells of stinky cheese. But none of them are magnificent. Her hard work attracts a few admirers, but they don't understand. They can't see the magnificent thing that she has in her mind. So she gets mad. The angrier she gets, the faster she works. She smashes pieces into shapes. She jams parts together. She pummels the little bits in. Her hand feels too big to work, and her brain feels too full of not so good ideas. If only the thing would just work. Crunch! The pain starts in her finger. It rushes up to her brain, and she explodes. It is not her finest moment. I'm no good at this. I quit. Her assistant suggests they go on for a walk. It's not much help at first, but before long, she starts to feel different. Bit by bit, the mad gets pushed out of her head. As they strolled along, she came across the first wrong thing she made. The bad feelings are about to start all over again. But then she noticed something surprising. There are some parts of the wrong things that are really quite right. The bolts on one, the shape of another, the wheel to see ratio of the next. There are all sorts of parts that she likes. By the time she reaches the end of the trail, she finally knows how to make the thing magnificent. She gets to work. She works carefully and slowly, tinkering, hammering, twisting, fiddling, gluing, painting. Her assistant makes sure that there are no distractions this time. The afternoon fades into evening until finally she finishes. She alerts her assistant. The pair takes a good long look. It leans a little to the left and it's a bit heavier than expected. The color could use a bit of work too, but it's just what she wanted. They climb aboard and take it for a spin. They're not disappointed. It really is the most magnificent thing. And that's the end of the story, boys and girls. Did you guys see what she made? She made a double scooter that she and her assistant can both ride on. I love that invention. Now, boys and girls, I decided to share this book because I just love how this girl imagines something in her head and then she tries to make it. And even though in the middle of the book she got a little frustrated and almost quit, she persevered and she was able to make this magnificent thing that she saw in her head. I hope you try to make something this week too at home, maybe with the help of your parents. You can look around your house and see if there's things around the house that you could use to make something that you imagined in your head. I hope you enjoyed the story as much as I did. I know Brown Sugar did, and I hope you'll join me again next time for another story. Until then, stay safe and healthy in your homes, and I'll see you soon. Happy reading. Bye.